নমস্কার। গভর্নমেন্ট জেনারেল ডিগ্রি কলেজ সিঙ্গুরের NSS ইউনিটের পক্ষ থেকে আজকে আমরা সকলেই সমবেত হয়েছি বিশ্ব এইডস দিবস পালনের জন্য। আজকের দিনটি রেড রিবন ডে হিসেবেও বিশেষভাবে পরিচিত। যে সমস্ত ব্যক্তি HIV পজিটিভ, তাদের প্রতি সহানুভূতি প্রদর্শন, তাদের পাশে দাঁড়ানো এবং এইডস সম্পর্কে সচেতনতা গড়ে তোলার জন্য রেড রিবন হল এক সার্বজনীন প্রতীক। সিঙ্গুর কলেজের NSS ইউনিটের পক্ষ থেকে প্রতি বছর আজকের দিনটি পালনের জন্য বিশেষ অনুষ্ঠান করা হয়। ছাত্রছাত্রীরা নিজে হাতে পোস্টার বানায়, র্যালি বের করা হয় মানুষের মধ্যে সচেতনতা গড়ে তোলার জন্য। কিন্তু এই বছর অতিমারির কারণে কোনো অনুষ্ঠান করাই সম্ভব হয়ে ওঠেনি। তাই আমরা সকলে এই ভার্চুয়াল প্ল্যাটফর্ম বেছে নিয়েছি আজকের দিনটি পালন করার জন্য। আসুন আমরা সকলে মিলে এইডস সম্পর্কে সচেতনতা গড়ে তুলি এবং পৃথিবীকে এইডস মুক্ত করি। ধন্যবাদ।
AIDS stands for Acquired Immunodeficiency Syndrome. As the name suggests, this condition is acquired, that means a person becomes infected with it. In this condition, the immune system becomes deficient and does not work properly. A person with AIDS may suffer from other diseases and infections due to weakened immune system. This potentially and life-threatening condition is caused by the human immunodeficiency virus or HIV. This virus attacks cells that help the body fight against infections, and for this make a person more vulnerable to other infections and diseases. HIV is a sexually transmitted infection. It can also be spread by contact with certain bodily fluids of a person infected with HIV, such as via infected blood, via non-sterile syringe, mother-to-child transmission during pregnancy, during childbirth, or during breastfeeding. In 1983, Luc Antony Montagnard's team at Pasteur Institute in Paris first discovered HIV, and he was awarded with the Nobel Prize in Physiology and Medicine in 2008. According to a global estimation by UNAIDS in 2019, suggested that around 38 million people across the globe were suffered from AIDS. Of this, 36.2 million were adults and 1.8 million were children. Globally, around 6.9 lakhs people died from AIDS-related illness. In addition, an estimation in 2017 by UNAIDS suggested that in India, around 2.1 million people were suffered from AIDS and around 69,000 people died from AIDS-related illness. In this pandemic era of SARS-CoV-2, which causes COVID-19, we cannot ignore the risk associated with HIV. Both HIV and SARS-CoV-2 are retroviruses. That means they insert a copy of their RNA genome into the DNA of the host cell that they invade. Then these viruses employ their own machinery to produce DNA from their own RNA. As these two viruses are retrovirus, one burning question has raised amongst us, that is there any similarity between HIV and SARS-CoV-2? The answer to that question is quite straightforward, that the HIV and SARS-CoV-2 are completely different viruses. They transmit it differently, they replicate differently, and they causes disease differently. Since its discovery nearly 40 years ago, we still do not have an appropriate vaccine or cure against HIV. However, if we can raise awareness among people through various scientific campaigns and antiretroviral stewardship program, then only we will definitely prevent further dissemination of HIV. The challenge is big, but there is a light at the end of the tunnel.